if you celebrated. I hope it was a good one for you. We had a lot of food out here. A lot of food, a lot of games. I have game recommendations for everybody. All right, are you ready? Some game recommendations. This is a time when you're spending a good amount in maybe parties or friend get-togethers or family get-togethers. And those of you who are game players, here are a couple of good ones. One of them is called Quiddler. It's a card game where you make words. That one's really fun, really fast to play. Another one is called Flip 7. If you have not played Flip 7, it is another card game where everybody's racing to get to 200 points. The game takes maybe 10 minutes to play. It is a really, really fun, super easy to play. Steph Hack knows, you're a Quiddler player. Brow 2021 also knows Quiddler is good. Flip 7, that's right. People know it. Yes, you love Flip 7. Yes, you will, Nick Man. That is right. Headbands, another fun game. YVR Canuck. Your wife loves Quiddler. See, everybody's talking about it. Also, people are talking about the snow that is falling. There is snow hitting. Even my hometown of Philly, I think, is getting some snow tomorrow. It's supposed to be a pretty snowy holiday season, a pretty snowy December. So be safe out there. As someone who grew up in the snow and then went to college in an area with a whole lot of snow, that stuff is no joke. You got to make sure your house is ready to go and make sure you are careful out on the road, whether you are driving or walking. We're going to have a fun week in here, though. I hope you're someplace warm. And again, I encourage you, this may be the one time where everybody's like, yes, please sing, because it'll help us sort of get hints about these games. But I want you to sing along with me. If you know the song, sing along, okay? The game you love so much that we're giving you another week of it has returned. Get ready for Name That Song Week on Daily Trivia Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. Here's hoping you sing a happy tune as you play for the grand prize, and there it is. That is $1,000. And everyone who can correctly identify the song by its lyrics 10 times in a row will split it. But that's not all, of course. In this game, you'll earn one bonus SB for every question you get right after question number 1. Even if you've already been eliminated, here's how it works for you newcomers. You win the game today, you get your share of that $1,000 grand prize. But also, any bonus SB you've picked up along the way are added on top of your share of the grand prize automatically. If you don't win the grand prize, you don't automatically get all the bonus SB you picked up. You have to claim them at the end of the game in order to keep them. Lucky for you, that couldn't be simpler. Number 1, don't leave early. Number 2, click the claim button at the end of the game, and then you get the SB just like that. It's very simple. You don't have to wait that long, all right? Here's another thing that will help you out. The first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before question number 10, you can rejoin to get another shot at the grand prize. There are 2 ways to rejoin, as you may or may not know. One is using a single SB. The other is with a free rejoin, and here's a tip for you. If you click the plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu, anytime a game's not happening, you can get free rejoins by watching videos, and I know a bunch of people do it. That's a great way to get free rejoins, folks. Finally, another reason why you play, another reason why you stick around, another reason why you claim SB even if you don't win the grand prize is that each game we give away 5 100 SB prizes to 5 players who win and claim at least 1 SB in the game. Here are the winners from this past Wednesday. Of course, we were off for Thanksgiving, but these people won and were credited 100 SB each. That could be any of you, and it's true. So please, if you don't see your name up there, and I know a lot of you don't, keep playing and claiming, because next time, the winner could be you. All right, here we go. I hope your voice is warmed up. I know mine is, because we're going to start right now with question/song number 1. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Is that Happy Christmas War is Over, White Christmas, or Winter Wonderland? What song is that from? Written for the movie musical Holiday Inn. Not only is it a best-selling record, but it's an Oscar winner that actually spun off its own movie. That's right. White Christmas is the movie, is not the origin of White Christmas, the song. The song was so popular they said, let's write a movie about it. 95% of you getting that one right. Well done. I can see how Winter Wonderland, for the 3% of you that answered that, might have thought, like, oh, I think maybe it's Winter Wonderland, isn't it? No, it is not. Unfortunately, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. And it is not John Lennon's Happy Christmas. War is over. But we're starting off with about 14,500 people in grand prize contention. And every question any of you get right from here on out will get you one bonus SB. Here we go. This is question/song number 2, worth one bonus SB. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Is that from Greatest Love of All, I Want to Dance with Somebody, or So Emotional? I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadows. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I'll live as I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity. Everybody, because the greatest love of all is happening to me. The greatest love of all is the answer, and you are the greatest group of trivia players ever. 95% of you getting that one right. These were all Whitney Houston songs. I Want to Dance with Somebody and So Emotional, 2 of her earlier hits, but greatest love of all is one of her all time. It's got to be one of her top 3, right? That's hard to pick, but I think it could be one of her top 3. All right, let's move on to song/question number 3, worth one bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. Go shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. Is that Low, Into Club, or Not Like Us? And we don't give a darn, it's not your birthday. Anyway, you know the deal. If you're looking for me, you can find me Into Club, Bottle Full of Bub, etc., etc. Into Club is the answer from 50 Cent. 93% of you getting that one right. Well done. Into Club and Low do have sort of a sonic kinship with one another, don't they? Unfortunately, Low is not correct. Neither is Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. That is okay. Oh, someone never really knew the name of that song. I thought maybe you'd see it go, you can find me Into Club, because he does say it over and over again. You might be able to sort of intuit it, but it's understandable. The 7% of you that did not get that, pretty much everybody able to rejoin along with some of our stragglers as we move on to question/song number 4, worth one bonus SB if you get it right. Here we go. Song 4. Isn't she pretty? Truly the angel's best. Boy, I'm so happy. We have been heaven blessed. Is that Superstition, Living for the City, or Isn't She Lovely? This song, written by Stevie Wonder about the birth of his daughter, has become the anthem for doting parents. Outside of that, Isn't She Lovely is just a great song. It's on, I think, songs in the key of life. Something my parents played all the time. One of the first songs I remember ever hearing on our record player. 99% of you getting that one right. Well done. You can never go wrong with Stevie Wonder. Even I Just Called to Say I Love You, which is not his best song, is still really good. He wrote a good song. He writes good to great songs, mostly great songs. All right, let's move on to question/song number 5, worth one bonus SB if you get it right. The $10 founding father without a father got a lot farther by working a lot harder, by being a lot smarter. Is that Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Alexander Hamilton, or On My Own? By being a self-starter by 14, they placed him in charge of a trading charter. Later on, he refused to throw away his shot, which of course set Alexander Hamilton on a collision course with history. Alexander Hamilton. That's right. My name is Alexander Hamilton, and there's 1,000 things I haven't done, but just you wait, just you wait. He says that a bunch of times in it. I know that one was from a different song. Anyway, 74% of you knew Alexander Hamilton was the answer. All of these are from musicals. Of the 26% of you that did not get it right, though, we got well over 2/3 of you. We're getting close to about 90% of you who have rejoined. We still have almost 13,000 people in grand prize contention, and we're already halfway done with this game. Moving on now to question/song number 6, worth one bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. Strike up the band to make the fireflies dance, silver moon sparkling. Is that from Stay, Building a Mystery, or Kiss Me? Strike up the band to make the fireflies dance, silver moon sparkling. That's right. You knew it. Is there any other song on the planet that says early 2000s romantic comedy more than Sixpence None the Richer's Kiss Me? No. The answer is no. 77% of you knew Kiss Me was the answer. Silver moon sparkling, So kiss me. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. That's one of those songs when you learn to play guitar, you can learn that song pretty easily. That can be an early song that you learn is Kiss Me. You can capo or no capo. All right. Of the 23% of you that did not get that, we had almost 2/3 of you that were able to rejoin. And we are on now to question/song number 7, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. Once upon a time I was falling in love, but now I'm only falling apart. Nothing I can do is that total eclipse of the heart, heartbreaker, owner of a lonely heart. Every now and then I get a little bit nervous that the best of all the years have gone by, turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit terrified, and then I see the look in your eyes. Telltale signs of a total eclipse of the heart. Consult your physician if you have a total eclipse of the heart. 96% of you getting that one right. Well done. Yes, the great Bonnie Tyler with total eclipse of the heart. Let's just move on to question number 8, worth 1 bonus SB. If you get it right, here it is. Song 8. Say it ain't so, I will not go. Turn the lights off, carry me home. Na 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 na. Is that from Fat Lip? All the Small Things or In Too Deep? Na 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 na. All the small things, truth care, truth brings. I'll take one lift, your ride, best trip. That's right, all the small things is the answer. Another great, like you get into those late 90s, early 2000s. I'll tell you, my friend, there's some gold to be had there. All right. With me. Let's move on. Up to 85% of you getting that one right. We're on to our second to last question, worth 1 bonus SB. If you get it right, here is question number 9. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. Is that from Waterfalls, Unpretty, or No Scrubs? Whoa. Whoa. Just in case you're not clear on the terminology, TLC is there with the explicit definitions. A scrub is a guy who thinks he's fly and is also known as a busta. No scrubs are allowed in this area. No scrubs is the answer. 9,439 of you have made it this far, and you are ready for our final question. But first, this week is Name That Song Week, all week long. Considered a holiday gift from me to you. We're going to keep doing this. Different kinds of songs, different genres, any and everything you can imagine is all in there. We're going to have a lot of fun. I don't want you to miss any of it. So please show up. Bring your musical friends with you. Maybe this is their chance to get into this game. Also, quick reminder about this app. There are 2 ways to get SB from Swagbucks Daily Trivia outside of these live games. One is through the Daily Trivia Challenge. That is the quick, hostless version of our game that you can play on your schedule up to twice per day, every single day. Second, of course, is by clicking that More Ways to Earn button wherever you find it in the app, where you can install and play other games on your mobile device to earn SB, or go to the Daily Tapjoy wall, filled with quick, easy-to-complete offers that will check Daily Discover off of your to-do list in minutes. And speaking of SB towards your daily goal and all the things I just mentioned, don't forget that you still have until 11:59 p.m. Pacific time tonight, so a little over 6 hours left, to complete your Swaggo board and submit it. In Swaggo, you fill squares on your board by getting SB in all the ways you're probably already earning it, including this very game, our other game mode, and all the other ways you can earn in this app. And then maybe also trying ways to earn you haven't tried before or in a while. Once you complete a pattern, you can submit it to get an SB bonus. The size of the bonus depends on which pattern you complete, and a full board, which if you're close to it, go for it. You got 6 hours left to give it a try. It is worth 2,000 SB this go around. Just remember, you can only submit your board once, which means you should try to fill as many squares as you can before you submit, but then any pattern you submit at the end is going to get you some SB. Just look at the list on the right. You'll see what you get for different patterns, okay? Check it out after the game by clicking the smaller version of this image when that appears. Okay? Okay. We have an accord. We have 9,658 people vying for a piece of our $1,000 grand prize. About 15,000 of you stuck around to the end, and there's one more bonus SB up for grabs if you can correctly answer our final question/song. It is question number 10. I hopped off the plane at LAX with a dream and my cardigan. Welcome to the land of fame excess. Am I gonna fit in? Is that from last Friday night? Holla back girl or Party in the USA? So I put my hands up to play my song, the butterflies fly away. I'm nodding my head like yeah, moving my hips like yeah. I got my hands up to play my song, I know I'm gonna be okay. Yeah, it's a party in the USA. Party in the USA is the answer. 8,994 people knew that answer and are splitting our grand prize today. Well done, my friends. You crushed it just like I knew you would. Each of these grand prize winners taking home 12 SB in grand prize money, plus the bonuses you earned along the way. 10 years film, you are a winner. Pants, 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 you are a winner. Lady Mafia 2000, congratulations. Koala, you are a winner. Alyssa Marie 55951. Count Bella Drag. And one more. Who's it going to be? Walker Dias. Congratulations to all of you grand prize winners. Congratulations to those of you who claimed your bonus SB.